today.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
And this will not be returned to start the game. The new rule here in effect. A fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
They're going right back to Pittman.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Richardson's throw into the hands of Pittman here.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor.
Runs over him. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 6-yard line. 31 yards there and a first down.
They'll run here with Taylor.
A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor. That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 25 carries, 119 yards.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season.
And Henry going to have a Titans first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And we're down to the 41. You look at this Colt defense.
They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Here's a give to Spears.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Miles Jack with a big-time hustle play there as he backs the offense up.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it second down and 12. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Gould is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Richardson to the air on 1st down.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%, only because they still have some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Titans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Henry gets the call there on 1st down as he pushes his way forward. A pickup of about 5 from the 47. It's 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Henry. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 55 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Inside handoff, Henry. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Play action, it's Tannehill. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Ethan Carter.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And this one is incomplete.
These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So a win here in Nashville would give them the season series. Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And the catch made by Hilton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 36. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense.
1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Gay's kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive,
as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw is on target to Burks.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill.
And brought in downfield by Burks.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st and 10, Tannehill.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
This 2nd and 4.
From the gun, here's Tannehill.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 31-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. The kick by Gold is good, and they will take the lead at 13-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
A final shot before the half. Richardson lets one go downfield for Pierce.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've reached halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Tannehill's throw pulled in by Hopkins.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Tannehill on first down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take-that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll complete this one to Okonkwo.
And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Shedding through the defense. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw caught by Pierce.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Richardson off the play fake.
Eluding the pressure right. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Here's Richardson to throw. That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Richardson. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 14. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. And they're going to speed things up here.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor.
Touchdown number 22 on the season.
And the Colts put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays.
And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Phillips now from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Tennessee offense set to go again. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. A beautiful fake. Escapes the defender. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
98 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. This one downfield to Burks.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 19. A gain there of 21 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. In motion is Phillips. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Second and 6.
Here's Tannehill. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, here's Spears.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Ethan Carter
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Richardson. That's complete to Pierce.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Here comes second down. Richardson.
And his throw is incomplete. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Richardson to throw it. Pass complete to Taylor, and he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Here's Richardson.
He's going to let it fly.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now is Richardson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 40. Would be a long field goal try from here as they try to hustle to the line. They'll roll him out right. This is caught by Hilton. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Colts going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now 1st and goal. On the draw is Taylor.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this, because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing Tannehill. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 8, and defensively they'll say you can have that.
The Titans going to use the 1st of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Here's Tannehill. Got his man, Okonkwo.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now they burn the timeout, and they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
One last throw here for Tannehill. This for all the marbles. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for, but couldn't secure it. And this one's over.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting into midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up third and about 6. Now it's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Burrow. short throw to Smith. Call it a gain of a yard. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
And, Charles, this defense, they know that they've got their work cut out for them. Here's a quarterback coming off a game in which he threw 4 touchdowns. They've watched the tape all week. They've seen it, but what can they do differently?
I think they've got to approach it like a pitcher facing a really hot batter. Get him uncomfortable in the box. Change speeds, change locations, change the pitches you throw at him. So blitz sometimes, drop back other times. Just don't let him get comfortable or let him get into rhythm.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Nifty move. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here.
Here we go.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase
With touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bengals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Mixon with a first down carry. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. Now it's Burrow. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Smith. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll try and run it in with Janovich, the fullback. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Andy Janovich.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
Complete. This is Lewis. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Richardson.
And Lewis has it, the tight end. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Again, it's Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Richardson looking to throw this.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Short throw to Smith. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here we go. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Burrow will throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Richardson's throw here pulled in by Hilton.
Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lewis. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Richardson looking to throw.
Flush to his right. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Anthony Richardson, as the first half is winding down. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was Anthony Richardson who took it into the end zone to finish things off. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. And the Colts going to take over on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
He'll let one go deep for downs.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 25.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. That is caught. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They're going right back to Pittman. And he's brought down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Able to get away. Look at end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. He will find his man Chase complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game.
Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Burrow. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence?
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Now it's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On the counter, it's Taylor. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They run once more with Taylor. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And now they're in the hurry-up. Up the middle, here's Taylor. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Richardson has this complete to Woods. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. They'll run here with Moss. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Zach Moss, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. No run back here for Jones. A touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. Richardson.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Here comes 2nd down and 5.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And a short gain here down to the 22. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here now, 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Mixon will try the right side. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
The finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Beautiful tragedies happen one for the evening. No umbrella can shelter the way I storm on your weekends. I'm not interested, I wanna form an allegiance.